Hey Aquarius, welcome to your weekly reading. If this is your first time here, my name is Laura and I'm from babycurltarot.com. Keep in mind that this reading is for any Aquarius placement that you want to check in on, including but not limited to your sun, moon, rising, or Venus signs. Maybe you want to check on the astrological natal house that is in your chart that is in Aquarius. Whatever it is, you're welcome here, as are the cross watchers. All right, let's go ahead and get into it. Now keep in mind that if you do happen to see this reading after the third week of July 2022, that's okay. It just means you were meant to hear this message at a later time. All right, spiritual team. What is the overall energy for my Aquariuses? Whoa. For the next 7 days. Excuse me, okay, we have trust. And at the bottom of the deck, we have mystery. Trust the universe, I just heard. Trust the unknown. Who got this message last week? Taurus. Taurus got this message last week. Walking into the unknown, putting your faith, your trust into things you don't completely understand yet, but just understanding and trusting that the outcome will work out for you in your favor. All right, let's get into the tarot. Spirit, what additional or what messages do you have for my Aquariuses for the next 7 days? What messages do you have for my Aquariuses for the next 7 days? All right. Let's see. Okay, ooh, we have 8 of Pentacles, the Devil, 2 of Pentacles reversed, 2 of Swords, and the 3 of Cups at the bottom of the deck. All right. Let's take a look at what's at the bottom of the deck. Okay, so we have 3 of Cups, 6 of Pentacles, Death in reverse, and the King of Cups reversed. Interesting. You could be dealing with a Scorpio somewhere. Maybe you have strong Scorpio in your chart as well. I'm getting the feeling that someone doesn't quite want to work with you the way you want to work with them. It's like they can't get with the program, almost. This person could be extremely stubborn. All right. I'm getting like a... Could be work, could be family, I also heard. But it's like you keep extending your hand or like your heart to this person in one way or another, and they're just like so stubborn. They're like, ugh, Aquarius is just so annoying. They're so happy all the time. And you're like, yeah, you could be happy too if you join in the fun. But this person is just so stubborn about something. They don't like you for some reason. It's really weird. All right, very interesting. Let me know if that resonates for any of you. It doesn't have to be a Scorpio, by the way. It could be another water sign. Doesn't also have to be a water sign. Doesn't also have to be a male, okay, with this King of Cups here. So it could be Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Doesn't have to be, like I said, could be a female, could be a male, could be someone who is non-binary. Okay, but this also could be someone who is just older, set in their ways, maybe even a little bit, or they're just like hurt by something that was said or done in the past and like they never got over it. They're just holding on to this grudge for dear life, trying to be petty almost. Maybe you've even reached out, apologized to them, trying to make things right. And it feels like you tried to include them as well. And maybe they never even really, maybe you don't even know why this person's upset. Maybe it's just something they kind of have in their head. They're like, ugh, Aquarius, so annoying. But it feels like you're out here living life, having fun, and you're trying to include this person, but they just want nothing to do with it. Whatever, their loss. All right, let's move on to these cards up here, though. I'm seeing some sort of decision here between work and play. Does that make sense? Yeah, we have the Devil card and the Eight of Pentacles. What you're supposed to do or what your responsibilities are versus what you like to enjoy and indulge in. Yeah. For some of you, this could also be that you're kind of stuck in a work environment that feels a little toxic isn't exactly the word I want to use, but it's just not, it's not the best environment for my Aquariuses. That's more of the feeling I'm getting. It's like there's some aspect of this situation, while it feels like you are able to work and get your work done, it just doesn't completely feel like a right fit, and it feels like you guys are kind of stuck here. You're kind of tied to it for one reason or another. So a lot of you may be kind of going back and forth trying to decide what it is that you actually want to do, if you're going to stay, if you're going to try and stick it out, if you're going to try and look for other opportunities. Maybe some of you guys are even trying to give this situation the benefit of the doubt, and you're trying to, kind of see past some of the more unattractive aspects of the situation. Again, this doesn't have to be work either. It's just an example. Because we have the Eight of Pentacles here, I typically associate it with work. Okay, this could also be a project. If like you're a freelancer or an entrepreneur, maybe you've been contracted by another company or a person that it feels sticky is the only word I can think of. It feels sticky. It doesn't feel comfortable. It feels restricting even a little bit. And for a lot of you, it's like on the one hand, maybe you're getting paid really, really well, but on the other hand, it's like dealing with this person or environment or situation. Is it really worth it? I'm hearing for a lot of you, you really want to tell someone off because of the way they behave. Okay, it could be a superior. Again, it could be the person that contracted you if this is a freelancing type of situation, or a contracted job of some kind. And it's almost like it's getting to the point where the cons are outweighing the pros. You know how we make those pros and cons lists? That's kind of what it feels like you've done here with this Two of Pentacles. You're like, on the one hand, getting paid really well, benefits are really good, but on the other, I'm stressed, I'm angry, I'm frustrated. I come home and I cry. I don't know. I don't think my Aquariuses are the type to just, cry over something like this, but you never know. I don't want to pigeonhole you guys into a stereotype, but it's just, is the emotional toll worth the reward, essentially, that you get from the situation? So I do see a lot of you trying to understand, what the path forward is here. And I think the biggest piece of advice is just kind of allow the universe to point you in the right direction. Really tap into your intuition here. Really tap into that intuition here. I think it'll reveal itself over time for you guys. It may not be clear immediately, but I think, yeah. Oh my God, look, I didn't even notice this, but underneath mystery, which was at the bottom of the deck, there's also intuition here. Follow your intuition, trust your intuition. That will definitely guide you to an answer, to a solution of some sort. For some of you, it could go either way. I don't want to really give you one answer over the other. I think you guys will know what the answer is for you, but I can see some of you sticking it out, especially if you don't have much time left. Like, say this is a contract position again. Some of you guys could just wait for this contract to end and then never take work from this person again. I'm also seeing for a lot of you that there is an opportunity possibly from the situation that could come about, and that's why you've decided to stick with it for as long as you did. Okay. So there is potential for that too. Again, these are all factors that I'm feeling are going into this decision. Again, it's gonna be completely up to you. I can also see a lot of you just flat out leaving or quitting or whatever the situation is, walking away from the situation. But again, it's gonna be different for everybody. So again, just trust your own intuition and go with the answer that comes to you. And there may even be a situation that pops up this week that is showing you exactly what it is that you need to do. There will be an answer coming to you this week, is what I strongly, strongly feel. Okay, that is what I'm seeing with the tarot. I'm going to go ahead and move on to the final deck of the reading. Now, keep in mind with this deck, the messages that come from this could be related to what it is that you've been going through or what we've been talking about here. It could be completely unrelated. It's just additional things you need to know over the next 7 days. All right, Aquariuses, or spiritual team, what final messages do you have for my Aquariuses over the next 7 days? What additional messages do you have? All right. What final messages do you have for my my Aquariuses? Jeez. All right, let's take a look here. So you got the kite vacation. The last few readings that have come up for you guys, last week was a little bit more of a determination and working hard and pursuing and persevering type of energy, but the readings I got for you guys before was like, you guys need a vacation. Some of you guys are still working on taking that vacation, or, you know, figuring out a way to kind of give yourself some peace and quiet. Okay, so maybe you guys are working towards that vacation. Maybe this is the last job you need to take before you can go on your vacation. Okay, so that theme is still here. We also have the Spear, heartache over what you no longer have. Very interesting. Very, very interesting. I heard heartache over freedom. Okay, so it could be heartache over freedom for a lot of you. Maybe you're like tied to a desk now. Like maybe you just recently went back to having a 9-to-5 job, whereas you were a freelancer before. Okay, that could be for some of you. But yeah, I specifically heard freedom. So I think a lot of you are just kind of like mourning that freedom you had, whether that's freedom of creativity, freedom of schedule, freedom of, I don't know, travel. Maybe you guys have been stuck in one position without a car, or maybe you're the type of people to travel a lot and you feel grounded now, like you can't move the way that you used to. I do get a lot of sense of that. We also have the Eye, psychic ability, trust your intuition. Look at that. I said it before and the universe confirms it. Trust your intuition this week. There will be an answer coming to you this week. I can tell you that just based off what's come up in this reading. Let's take a look at the bottom of each of these piles. We have the Tower on this one, solid foundation, success with effort. I do like to see that, because it tells me that whatever it is that you're being put through right now is going to be worth it in the end. Okay, even if you don't end up seeing it through, there's something that's going to come out of this that is kind of pushing you in a direction of success. So just keep that in mind as well. Even if you decide to walk away, maybe if you ruin a connection, maybe that it wasn't meant to be and you were meant to leave that. So don't feel bad if you do end up going in that direction. Okay, look at this. Under this pile, we have the Broken Bridge, unsuccessful outcome to a problem. Interesting. Very interesting. So again, for a lot of you, it feels like a lot of you could end up walking away, and it may feel like you messed up. It may feel like you fucked up an opportunity by walking away, okay? But what I am ultimately seeing here is there is some success on the other side of this. Again, it may not feel like it, but I don't know, I got this strong feeling again, or it's like some of you are meant to kind of walk away from this because you're meant to be somewhere else. Okay. Or it could just be that this situation was an unsuccessful solution to a problem that you had before. So maybe, you know, taking that 9 to 5, yes, it provided you with financial stability, but ultimately it wasn't pointing you in the right direction in terms of what you actually want to do with your future. But you know, it's all a process, and I know it's very cliche to say that, but it's all part of the journey. It's all part of the learning process. Okay, Aquariuses, that is what I'm seeing for you guys this week. Please leave a like and a comment if you enjoyed this reading. Don't forget to subscribe if you want to see more videos like this in the future. If you want to see more content from me, I am on Instagram, TikTok, and I also have a blog. All that info is below in the description box, as is my website if you want to schedule a personal reading with me. As always, though, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you have a beautiful week, and I hope to see you next time. Bye.